Hello, hello, hello. What's been going on with you, I hear?
Well, Brian, me and Braxton are thinking about going on a day together.
That's right. We're going to have a luxury bus wash together. Isn't that right, Daisy?
Yes, Braxton. Oh, I love you so much.
Or
A bus couple, eh? Whatever next. Now, I'm done my shopping, and I'm off to film TV Burp at Television Center. Daisy, you do the honors.
Certainly, Brian. Whoopsie daisy.
Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what's Oscar Barnett doing here? Well, I can tell you, Brian is late. Typical of that bunny. And I'm covering for him before he gets here. And I'm also delivering the message that, do any of you remember when I said I'll stop hosting TV Burp in 2017? Well, I've decided to bring it back in 2022! To celebrate 20 years of TV Burp. But before then, I'll be doing specials like Ben Bryan special, Harry Humble special, Aaron Mann special, etc. I'm just gonna write a note to Brian to let him know about this. Hold on. There, I'll just put it on the desk. Here he comes now. See you later. Oh, and make sure he sees the note.
Hello and welcome to TV Burp. Hey up, what's this? Dear Brian, I'd like to let you know that my own series of TV Burp will be returning in 2022 with specials dedicated to our favorite friends like Harry Humble and Ben Bryan, for example. I hope you like what I've said. Signed, Oscar Barnett. I don't believe it. How on earth could I wait for so long when that comes back on our screens? At least I can still keep myself healthy throughout the next 2 years with eating carrots and all. Oh come on, do I have to do this before I start the show?
Hi, Brian. Have a gift for you.
Ah. How kind of you, Pinkie Pie.
Not until the end of which show. I repeat, the end of which show. And just to make sure you won't open it during any of the bit, I'll be hiding it in a safe place. See ya!
Oh well, that's just great, isn't it? Guess I'll just have to wait till then. And now I realize, I haven't got time to show any quickies yet, so let's get on with the show. We start off with a story from childhood favorite, Bump the Elephant. I wonder what he's doing whenever people aren't looking. He's not doing anything naughty, I hope.
Sometimes, when Bump was by himself and nobody else was looking, he would do a little dance. Stand on his head, or just do silly things, which was how he tripped over his own big feet and banged the tree. Ouch, said Bump. But before he could count his bruises, a voice spoke. Twit, it said sharply.
Oh, how charming is that? I do hope he'd be more careful in the future. If he was careful more often, would he be changing his name? I dunno. He can get a bit silly as well. Like what is he talking to anyway?
Was that you talking to me? Bump asked. Who? Came the reply. Why, you, of course, said Bump. Who? Said the voice again. I'm Bump the Elephant, and I'm very pleased to meet you. You're the first tree I've ever spoken to, said Bump. Twit, screeched the tree. Well, that's not very polite.
Don't speak to him like that. Oh wait, it appears that I'm talking to a tree now. Typical of me. Maybe the tree has no understanding about anyone, and they haven't even got a brain for crying out loud. Thankfully, Birdie will forever be on Bump's side when things get better, so they both talk to the tree together.
Hello, I've come to talk to you again, said Bump. Who? Said the tree. Me, Bump, he sighed. Twit, shrieked the tree, making Bump run away. Now do you believe me? He said to Birdie. Only Birdie was giggling so much she couldn't reply. I can't see what's funny, said Bump crossly. It isn't the tree speaking, it's old Uncle Hugh, chirped Birdie.
Who in the name is Uncle Hugh?
Well, it's not me for sure. I'm too scared to climb trees.
I'm not talking to you, I meant. Ah, he's an owl of course. That's why he kept calling Bump a twit. Well, that's what he thought anyway. So the tree wasn't talking at all. Although I swear I have once seen something like that before in my time. Thankfully the owl didn't ever call this forest the planet of the twits. Which brings us to our worst animal impression of the week.
Worst animal impression of the week.
Jimbo tries to do a pig in the Paul Daniels magic show.
Oink! Oink!
That is the worst impression of a dog I've ever heard.
Worst animal impression of the week.
And now we'll be looking at the one attempt to bring back another childhood classic, that is, Rainbow.
Rainbow days. Rainbow days.
You hear that? It's pretty much changed a bit, alright, now that it's been made for a different ITV region by a third-party company. And it's still set in a house, I reckon, without Jeffrey. God bless him. Instead they're being joined by this guy.
Oh, Dale. Oh, it's Dale. He's the king on the horse.
A plonk being a headless horseman, more like. His full name is Dale Superville, no surprise. Not often being recognized either. He should be okay though to be a replacement of anyone, and that's also reminded me, they got rid of Rod, Jane and Freddie too. They have the best voices for any children's band.
There. Never mind, Brian.
Oh thanks, Quackers. Well, there's no use of crying over nothing. At least I know good old Zip is still the same as he used to be.
Zippy likes to laugh and play, especially on a Rainbow Day. He loves everything that's sweet, because his favourite hobby is to eat. There can only be one Zippy, because he's so very lippy. Oh my own word.
He's still very good at being Shakespearean, you know. And yes, he and George can still be very silly at this late time of the decade, like they can play games on their own with things.
A ball!
A ball?
What rides with ball?
Wall!
Oh, well done! Throw the ball at the wall!
All right!
Whoops!
Oh dear, that must have been Jeffrey moving in from next door. He'd really be fuming now that they've smashed his new greenhouse by mistake. Ooh, that's Zippy. And another thing that's been changed rather badly, whatever happened to Bungle's voice?
Dale, that's all rhyme.
You're right, Bungle.
Really? That is not how you do Bungle in any way possible. His voice needs to be lower than that, but not too low despite him being a life-sized brown bear who looks like someone who could be hiding in your house anywhere. Oh no.
I am Big Bungle, and I'm going to tickle you.
I shouldn't have said that.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
Run for your lives.
Tickle, tickle, tickle,
Run away,
tickle, tickle,
run
tickle,
away.
tickle, 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 tickle. I'm going to tickle you.
Oi, cheeky.
Honestly, what could I say about that? Never ever trust someone who thinks Bungle could be hiding in your home.
Hey, you!
Uh-oh, for better for worse.
Oh, I'll talk to you later.
No resisting. You can't escape. Why did you ruin Brian's TV?
Oh, well you see, I just got angry with Brian last week when he was watching a show I personally cannot stand called Potamus Park, so I threw a football that was lying on the floor and it smashed Brian's television screen. Please, forgive me for what I did.
That doesn't matter. PK, freeze!
Oh shucks.
Here you go. Frozen Hugh. Am I forgiven for being crazy last time?
Yes, you have been forgiven.
Thanks. And I'm also taking his football and giving it to Robin.
Alright then, see you later. That was weird. Jimbo and the Jet Set now, and we find out how the story of Jimbo began, when things weren't going quite as planned while building the new plane.
I can't believe how you could make such a stupid mistake. Easy, I mistook inches for centimetres and centimetres for inches. I blame the government. I blame you. You can't read a blueprint, that's your trouble. Look at that plane, look at it. It's perfectly formed, sir. Beautifully built. Just one tiny problem. You built it the wrong size, man. It's only half the size of a jumbo jet.
Not on my watch it isn't. It's not like a jumbo jet at all. Its height appears to be right at the bottom. And that's why I never wanted to work as an aircraft builder or architect if I get things muddled up. Oh dear, what will the chief say?
I've come to see my new aeroplane. You did say it will be ready and waiting for my inspection. What's that? What's what, Chief? That model aeroplane. I didn't know you made titchy models. How cute. This is your new plane, Chief. What? I ordered a jumbo, not a Jimbo.
A jimbo jet indeed. Now I've heard it all. At least there weren't any plans to give it a silly name like George or Tommy, or even Barney. Honestly. Madame, you do the honors.
I name this aircraft Jimbo. God bless all that travel in her. Him.
This is ridiculous. I shall be the laughing stock of the airport.
And so throughout the series, he has, and the rest of the vehicles with their antics. They took Jimbo to London Airport by pickup truck, but because of the bad driving they didn't notice they left Jimbo behind on the field. Typical. Which means that when they showed the new plane to Tommy Tow Truck and Amanda Baggage, it had disappeared. They thought it was a small plane indeed, it would have shrunk even more. But then...
Listen, I can hear a plane coming in.
Oh, I can't see it. I can hear it, but I can't... Oh, yes I can. Oh, there it is. Look!
He's a bit small for a jumbo jet, isn't it, Chief? Yes, it's a new design. It's called, a Jimbo. Half the price of a big one.
He might be only half the size, but he's very cute, isn't he?
Or, bless him. And so, our favourite plane Jimbo was born. With Tommy Tow Truck and the other machines beside him, they can cause as much airborne chaos to the chief as possible, and pull out a few puns and jokes along the way. Chortle, chortle, chortle. And from planes to trains. Everyone around the world loves Thomas the Tank Engine, especially today's kids when it comes to tuning into the new Big World Big Adventures series on Channel 5. But only us oldies in Britain know about a certain Welsh locomotive called Ivor. Created by the late great Oliver Postgate and Peter Firmin. I miss them very much. He and his driver amongst other characters and creatures like dragons have good times on the Welsh Railway, and their historical adventures could be just as thrilling and exciting as those in Thomas. For example, Ivor got himself stuck in the snow once and the folks had to get him out, and he even ran away as well. Fortunately, I can't help myself thinking, which is the better hero of the rails? Thomas, or Ivor? There's only one way to find out. See you after the break. Come on, Thomas. You really are a really useful engine. Welcome back to TV Burp. With plenty of thrilling things I'd like to ask. How will Captain Pugwash and his crew react when Tom tells them the news?
Where on earth have you been? Cutthroat Jake and his crew boarded us. But it's all right now. Thanks to Rover. Captain?
Will Rocket Boy try and escape from inside a giant bubble gum?
Power up! Bursting ramjets! This is one tough bubble, Toro.
And what do you see when you feel jolly enough to play the fiddle one day on Blimray?
Hello, chaps. My word, you can't have a dance to music like this. Pump up the volume.
Steady on, Archie, steady on.
It's terrific.
Hey, big mullet! Archie!
My, that Archie is just as bad at malfunctioning as his robot companion. And lastly, I would like to know what time it is, but look. My clock's broken.
Hey, Brian, you gotta get me out of here. I don't think the pendulum makes a good flatmate.
Hang on a minute, I know that voice.
Ooh! Thanks, Brian.
What were you doing in there anyways?
I nicked a triple cheeseburger with fries from the TV Centre canteen, so I came here to hide from the security.
Okay. Funny you should turn up in my clock, because the next program's about a hero who's sent from the 17th century to the 21st.
I know who that is. Fantomcat! The eccentric Professor Oliphant has discovered a portal into the 5th dimension, but I believe somebody else is interested.
What the? No! No! Help! Help! Somebody help me!
This brings a new meaning to the term down the drain. You know who I think is behind this, don't you, Brian?
It's none other than...
Mama Gora!
Mamma Mia.
Tabs and Lindbergh go and search for the beetles down the sewers. Unfortunately, this happens.
When you said these beetles were giant, how giant were they? Like, about this big? Like, this? Bigger?
Run away! Run away!
Enough of the Monty Python references. Or does it remind of the Teletubbies?
Ah, I guess you're right. Who ever heard of being scared of John, Paul, George and Ringo?
Not that kind of Beetle SC-24.
Oh, sorry. Mama Gora's plan is to obtain the information with a sink plunger, the mind leech, and leave the professor for dead. Let's hope Fantomcat can come to the rescue.
The Comte de Brouillard? An uncommon fat fellow with a quite inordinate appetite for... Why, sir, it is considered most unseemly to interrupt one in mid-conversation. I can see I shall have to teach you some manners. That stopped your mouth. Now, as I was saying, the Comte de Brouillard was noted the length and breadth of the...
Fantomcat!
Don't worry, mate. He's got 9 lives, remember?
Of course he does, silly me.
Silly you.
My boy. My boy. Your time is not yet come. There is work yet for you to do.
Father?
Fear not. You do not dream.
Are you sure? Let's just make sure of that. Ow! Yep, definitely not dreaming. Fantomcat finally makes his way to the secret lair where the Professor, Tabs and Lindbergh are being held, and frees them. And this is where the fun really begins.
Now we shall see. Have a taste of your own.
Ah! Skewer me with my own sword, would you? I believe Touche may have other ideas. Touche, take this odorous creature for a little ride. Have at you, hellspawn!
Fantomcat, hurry! The doors!
To me, Touche!
Well, what Fantomcat adventure is complete without that immortal catchphrase? Now it's time to make the great escape!
Quick!
Quick, on here!
Somebody call Red Adair.
You sure you don't mean Fred Astaire?
He'll do just as well. Fantomcat and friends are able to make it out of the sewers just in time, and so once again, the day is saved. You don't suppose there's a burn-warging TV centre, do you? Ooh.
Anyone here, get somebody to pick up SC-24. I think he's fainted. And while we recover from that explosion, for this week's In a Nutshell, do any of you here remember this guy?
This week's Greenclaws in a nutshell.
It's just what we wanted, Claus.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going to get some knives and forks. It's a spaghetti plant.
Oh, tomato sauce. And this little pot says Parmesan cheese.
You sprinkle that on the top. Right, I'll just dish myself some out, and then we can have our spaghetti lesson.
I've got my special fork. Let's get twiddling.
This week's Greenclaws in a nutshell.
Hold on. Is that a garden fork he's holding to eat the spaghetti? Oh, what a muddle. Now, I know there's someone I know who isn't keen on this next program at all, but I respect his opinion on it anyway. We're off to a forgotten fictional village somewhere in this country that we call Wimpole Village, where Dennis Letter Lever the postman, Ethel Donida the baker, and the Bread Snapper twins Kyle and Niall are off for a trip to the zoo. After Dennis won a competition from the village, they saw all kinds of animals, and hopefully they never thought of being eaten by the lions.
Not quite so cuddly there, Ethel?
No. You're better off being a master of the claw machines to get a cuddly lion. A claw machine in a zoo? That's gonna be just as terrifying. Meanwhile, I hear those Bread Snapper twins are going to see the parrots. Who's a pretty boy then? Who's a pretty boy then? Alright, enough of animal impressions. What could possibly go wrong when they see them?
I know. Let's give this big parrot some of our peanuts. Oh no, he's opening the cage. Oh crikey, he's escaped. What are we going to do?
Perhaps I should have not said that.
Come quickly, Dennis. The big parrot's escaped. Dennis dashed after the twins, closely followed by a rather cross zookeeper.
I reckon that must have been some foul play. Now the zoo's finally going squawking mad, come to think of it. It's enough to make the animals change their sounds. From a lion turning into an elephant, to a giraffe turning into, well, you get the point. Then, Ethel Donida the baker has thought of a clever idea that'll make the parrot go back to his cage.
We can use my big apron like a net, and we'll soon have him back in his cage. What a smashing idea there, Ethel. Quick, give it to me. He's flying this way. That's it, everyone. I've got him.
It isn't a bird cage this time. It's a bird bag. Those twins had a telling off afterwards because they opened the cage leaving the bird to fly away in the first place, but they apologized. And Dennis has a surprise for them to keep.
But I bought you something just in case you forgot what happened today. Dennis had bought them a blow-up plastic parrot each.
Very interesting indeed. I wouldn't mind if you delivered me a blow-up plastic carrot for me please, and make it gigantic enough for a stew as well.
Oh come on. It'll never work. Don't make him deliver such a ridiculous thing like that.
Oh, very well, I won't. I'll just buy some real ones from the supermarket as usual. And now to kick the show off for another week, is this rather interesting song from Number Time, about what happens when you get 3 less. Don't get what I mean? Here it is.
3 bags on a washing line blowing all day, but 3 less 3 leaves none, you see. Oh no. 8 petals on each flower, 3 fall away. Only 5 petals left at the end of the day. Oh no. A tricycle has 3 wheels until it hits a stone. Then it has 3 wheels less, that's none. What a mess. Oh no. 4 starts to this picture frame until 3 fall down. 3 from 4, that leaves just 1, so now he starts to frown. Oh no! There's 8 biscuits for our tea, that's quite enough for you and me. Then the mice take 3, only leaves 5 for me. Oh no!
Oh yes!
That's right.
It does sound like it would have been in the charts. But, oh no, being so underrated it became number 102.
I'm back! You waited, you earned it. Here you go.
Finally. Half an hour can fly, can it?
Ta-da! It's a master tape of the language dub of a big book show I found in ITV section of Television Centre.
That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. All the sources we use come from television broadcasts that were recorded on tape, so thank you very much.
You're welcome, Brian. Here's how I got it. Basically, ITV gave me a tour around first section of Terra and I spotted a
Alright Pinky, but we're running out of time, so I'm going to pop this tape in real quick, and I don't remember it sounding like. Oh my. Since when did my wife Brianna get a pop career in the 80s? This video explains it all. It's ludicrously cheesy. I kind of regret kissing a pink pony now. I've been waiting the entire show, and this is what I get.
Oh no, I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Well, I'm afraid you are. That's all from us here. See you all again next time. I will get you for this.